just finishing getting set up. We're going to start in about 1 minute. I'm doing this live today, but if you are watching this at a later date, then you'll just want to skip ahead maybe just like a minute or so, and then to get to the warm-up part. Okay. So one thing you will need is either a chair, a bench, or something like that. We're going to do some step-ups today. You can also do it without, so not a big deal. I'm just going to grab a step really quick here. That set up for myself. And then we will get started. I'm over at the Norwood location today, and it was a little silly and didn't really think about the low-hanging traffic. So, should have figured out a different way to go around it a little earlier. So, sorry that I'm running a little bit behind. I think I'll go to see that. Okay, so we will get started with a warm-up. Hi, welcome. My name is Kaity. We're doing cardio and core today. We're going to do Tabata style. So we've got 4 rounds with 2 exercises per round. It should be a good time. So we'll do, for anybody who is not familiar with Tabata, it's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And we repeat each exercise. So we'll do 2 exercises per round. We'll repeat each exercise 4 times each. So a total of 8 20-second periods. And I think that about covers it. So just trying to work as hard as we can for that 20 seconds. Let me just find my Tabata timer. Here we go. But we will start with a warm-up, so we'll go ahead and do that. Oops. Just hit play. So we're going to just start with a nice march in place, getting those arms moving a little bit. Then we'll move into some arm circles in just a moment. Getting that march in place, starting to pick those feet up. All right, now we're going to just start with some arm circles. Just taking it forward, slowly making those circles a little bit bigger and bigger as we go. Good, now take it back. So same thing, starting a little small, slowly working our way up to bigger circles. Good. All right, let's take it into some hamstring curls. Warm up those. Quads. That's what I'm trying to say. I was going to say glutes, and I'm like, that's not the muscle group we're talking about. So we'll just get it nice and warm here. Got a couple more seconds, and we'll take it to some side reaches. So side reaches. So keep it there. I'm going to just forgot to close this door. I don't think it will matter, but just in case anybody decides to come in. Good. About 10 more seconds here. Good. We're going to take it into side to sides. And here we go. So just take it side to side here. Warming up those inner thighs. Reaching for that outer toe. I'm hoping that we're going to see some sun sometime soon. I feel like it's been very gray lately. Not quite ready for that. No, we'll have a gray winter as we always do. Good. All right, we're going to stand it up and take it into some high knees here. Just pulling those knees up toward our chest. So nice and low impact high knees. Just pull that belly button into the spine. Really squeezing. Good. A couple more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to take it into a lunge. We're just gonna stretch through that leg and then bend and drop the hip. So just kind of warming up that front hip a little bit. And then we'll do the other side. Just making sure that we're nice and warm for our workout today. Good. And let's go ahead and switch sides. So again, just bending through that front leg, stretching out that hip. Nice dynamic movement here to warm up that front of the hip. Then we'll end with some squats, and I'll have you just kind of pick something that you want to do while I go through our first two exercises. Good. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand that up. All right, we're going to do some nice and easy squats. Don't need to do full range of motion quite yet. Just pushing those hips back and down. Squeezing those glutes up at the top. So after we do some of these squats, you can choose another thing to do, march in place, box or shuffle, hamstring curls, jumping jacks, whatever you want. So you can focus on what I'm telling you that you're going to do next. 2 and 1, good. So just keep moving in some way, whatever works for you. Just going to show you our first two exercises. So our first one is step ups. I'm just going to have this off to the side for myself. So we're going to do one side at a time, so we'll do each side twice. So we're just going to take it up into a step. So just bringing that knee up to our chest. Now you can make this as high or low as you want. When I do a chair, it's obviously a little bit higher, a little harder. So the higher it is, the harder it is, right? So we'll do step ups, and then the next one, you can do this on the floor, on an elevated surface, a stair, a chair, whatever works for you. But I'm going to do a single leg push-up and knee drive. So just doing that push-up. I can't go quite all the way down, and that's okay. So just do what you can with that push-up. You can also drop to your knees. All right. So we're going to get started in just 1 second. Let me grab a quick drink. So again, we're going to do those step-ups first. I'm going to take my mat off. I'm just going to move this in front of me so I can see. Okay, so we're going to do our step-ups first, 20 seconds. I'm going to start with my right leg up. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So really just trying to extend through that standing leg. Quick tap down, bring it back up. So this is our cardio. So we're trying to really focus on going as quick as we can here. I guess I can turn more this way. And rest, good. All right, push-ups into the knee drive. So starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Oops, I thought I was doing single leg. So then second time through, we'll switch legs. You can also keep the feet down, do the push-up, bring in the knee, okay? Whatever works for you. Woo, and rest. Good. I'm definitely working back my push-up strength. It's not been great lately. 1, and here we go. Oh, other leg, let me. So again, just trying to crank this out as quick as we can, getting that heart rate up. Really trying to extend through this top leg without blocking the joint. And rest. Woo! All right, I'm breathing heavy already. All right, back to those push-ups. My right leg's going to be up this time. And here we go. Push up. So really just taking care to make sure that your hips aren't dropping too low. So again, you can see my push-ups are not perfect. I'm going maybe not even halfway down. So just doing what you can here, right? Woo! All right, back to that right leg. And step ups, ready? Here we go. Step it up. And up. And again, trying to extend fully through that standing leg without locking the joint up at the top. Get those arms involved. That increases the cardio. 2 and 1. Rest. Good. Back to those push-ups. My left leg's going to be up this time. And here we go. Woo! Almost there. Finish strong. 3, 2, and rest. All right. Second side. Last 40 seconds here. We've got this. 2 and 1. Here we go. Getting my left leg this time. Keeping that core nice and tight. Engage that core. Again, really trying to focus on extending through that leg. It's easy to still keep it bent. Out locking the joint. 2, 1. All right. Last time for these push-ups with the knee drive. And here we go. Right, just out in front of those hands. Neck in neutral alignment. Oh my goodness. Trying to keep those hips high. 2 and 1. Woo, rest. All right, round 1. Done. Oh my goodness. That was hard. Okay, so next exercise, we've got frog jumps and warrior crunches. All right, so frog jumps, got a couple options, okay? We're gonna take it into a wide stance, take it down to the floor. You can either jump up or come up on the toes for low impact, okay? Now, if you can't get all the way down to the ground, that's okay. Get down to as far as you can, then either split it up or come up on those toes. Then our warrior crunches, we're gonna have a similar stance. Take it nice and wide, sink it down, taking it side to side here. If you want, you can grab a weight, hold it above your head, okay? All right. Did not do that fast enough. All right, so we're gonna get started with those frog jumps. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So again, coming down to the floor, side view. Trying to keep that chest lifted, back straight, so not bending over like this. Keeping that back nice and straight, chest lifted. So options to come up on the toes. Rest, good. Woo! All right, warrior crunches. Nice wide stance, toes pointed out. Sink it down, arms back behind the head, and here we go. So really trying to move just laterally so that we're not coming forward. We're going too far back. So bringing that elbow down behind the knee. And rest, good. Woo! That'll work those inner thighs for sure. All right, frog jumps. Ready? Here we go. So again, you can take it into the jumps. Up on the toes for a little extra power. We need low impact. But like I said, low impact does not mean low intensity, right? 2 and 1. Woo! Okay, I can already tell you, tomorrow, my legs are going to be sore. Sink it down. Here we go, side to side. We're really burning out those inner thighs with these today. This round's going to get us. Woo! Stand up if you need to. Get back into it. 2, 1. Rest. Oh my goodness. All right, back to those frog jumps. 1, and here we go. So remember, go at your pace, challenge yourself. The point here is to get a good workout, feel good about ourselves at the end of this, not to make ourselves sick or be in pain. Have an enjoyable experience that's challenging. And rest, good. Having some fun. All right, 2 and 1. Here we go. Hopefully you've got some good music playing right now. If you don't, that's okay. I've oddly been, since I teach these classes without music, been kind of surprised at how I'm not too bothered without it, and rest. But it's certainly more fun with a little music on, right? All right, 2 and 1, here we go. Last time with these frog jumps, you've got this. Add the jumps, just take it up on the toes. Both ways, we give you a nice good workout. 4, 2, and 1. Woo, baby. All right. Last round of warrior crunches. And 1, here we go. Side to side. Really squeezing through. Keeping that core nice and tight the whole time. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake that out. Oh my goodness. Those legs. We're going to feel it. All right. Next 2 exercises. We've got lunge and kick. So we'll do one each side twice. Lunge and kick. So we're just going to take it back into a lunge with a front kick. Okay? If you need a chair or hold onto the wall, by all means do that. Then our second exercise, we've got high knees. So a couple options here. Bringing those knees up. High impact option. Low impact option. Nice and quick. Bringing those knees up to the chest. Getting those arms involved. All right? All right. So we got lunge kick first. We got 15 seconds before we start. Deep breaths here. All right, we're starting in 4. I'm going to start with my right leg back, 2 and 1. Here we go. Lunge and kick. So really with that lunge, focusing on getting our weight down into that front. Now maybe doing a full lunge is too much for you. So you take it back to a modified, okay? And then do the kick. And rest, good. So really just kind of stepping that foot back, maybe a slight bend in that leg, and then kicking it out. All right, high knees. 2 and 1, here we go. Whew. My foot's not happy with me today, so we'll see how much I do. So get those knees up there, pump those arms. 3, 2, 1, and rest, good. Okay, I'm just going to tell you now, it's probably the last time I'll do the high impact version of those. All right, lunge, here we go. Take it down. Got pain in my foot. Almost immediately from that, so probably should have stopped right after that. Whoops. All right, 3, 2, and rest, good. All right, back to those high knees. Keep up with the high impact if you prefer. I'm going to do a low impact because my foot's not happy with me today. 2 and 1, here we go. Again, low impact does not have to mean low intensity. Really pulling those knees up to the chest, getting those arms involved. But if high impact works for you, by all means do it. 2 and 1. Ouch. Hopefully, it's just like a little pull or something. It's not feel good. All right, lunges. And here we go. Take it back and kick. All right, you keep doing that. So again, just taking it back into that lunge and kicking. I'm going to do a little step back. Again, I don't know what's up with my foot, but it is not happy. It happens, right? and 1. Good. All right. Back to those high knees. I'm going to keep it low impact. But you can do high. Whatever works for you today. Still getting my heart rate up with these low impact high knees. Good. Almost there. 5 more seconds. You've got it. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. Back to those lunges. I think I need to do this side now. 1. Here we go. Lunge it back and kick. Moving as quickly as we can without sacrificing our form. Again, you can hold onto a wall, a chair, if you need help with that balance. 2 and 1. Woo! All right, last time through. Oh, just kidding. 2 and 1. Here we go, last 20 seconds here. High knees. Keep it moving. Minute break is coming. You've got this, 10 more seconds. Keep it up. In 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, minute rest here. All right. We've got squat jacks, mountain climbers. So squat jacks, we're going to take it from a narrow stance out to a jack, back down to that narrow stance. So instead of just coming narrow here, I'm going to take it down into a little narrow squat and hop those feet out. Option is to take it 1 foot out at a time. And then we've got mountain climbers. I'm going to take it to my bench. You can also be on the floor. Just going to climb it up, knees to the chest. Okay? But doing it on a raised surface, like a step or a chair, make it a little easier to maintain form the whole time. All right, so we're starting with those squat jacks. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So narrow to wide. Option 2 is to do a little hop with one leg out at a time. That might be a little awkward. Keep low impact. Take that foot out. 1 at a time. 2 and 1. Good. All right, mountain climbers. Ooh, nice. 2 and 1. Here we go. So this is our last standing round. Keep those shoulders above those wrists. Keep pushing it forward. Keep those hips down, but not too low. 2 and 1. Good. Stand that up. All right, back to those squat jacks. Woo. And here we go. Out and in. You've got this. 10 more seconds. Option. Take the foot out. And 1. Good. Ah. All right. Back to those mountain climbers. 2 and 1. Here we go. Now, depending on your goal, it's lower than I thought it was going to be. 10 more seconds. Depending on your goal, you might take it slow, really pull it, focusing on that core work, or you might take it quicker and focus on the cardio. 2 and 1. So really up to you with what's going to work best. All right, back to those squat jacks. 2 and 1. Here we go. Halfway through this round. Make sure you're breathing. Keep that weight in those heels. Especially with narrow squats. It's easy to kind of come up into those toes. Really trying to focus on pushing those hips back. 1 and rest. Good. All right, back to those mountain climbers. 60 more seconds of work. And one, here we go. Like I was saying, maybe you just take it slower. Really focus on that core. Maybe go a little faster, but you'll still work the core. And then you get a little extra cardio with that. Good, in 4, 2, and 1. Good. All right, last time through each exercise. Our last standing one here. And here we go. Squat jacks. And 5, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Last 20 seconds here. Mountain climbers. Then we'll end with a little additional core. Work those obliques a little bit. Keep that core nice and tight. Don't look back at your toes like I just was. In 3, 2, 1. Ah, you did it. Good work. All right, deep breath in. Before we take it down to the ground. All right, so we're going to do some Russian twist. Actually, I take that back. We're going to do some crazy items. I don't really love that. Let's call them wild items. I don't know, crazy. You can use a weight if you want. You don't have to. So we'll do those. We'll do a plank. We'll do some swimmers. And that's about it. But we'll start standing. We'll do some deadlifts first. So we're going to do single leg deadlift. Just take it down and up. You can also do on both feet, okay? So 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Get your balance. Bring that knee up. You can do this with weight or without. It's like I don't have weight with me. Woo! Bring that knee up. Almost there. So I looked at my timer and then I lost my balance. You saw it here. Almost there. 2 and 1. And I can really just look at the mirror over here and be able to see it. All right, let's do the other side. Then we'll hit the floor for those wild ends. 2 and 1. Here we go. Woo! Oh, my balance is not great today. And breathe. Keep that core nice and tight. That'll help with the balance. It's okay to wobble. Your body's learning how to have that balance, and that's an important part. 2 and 1. Good. All right. So our wild items here. Scooch back. We're going to come up from one side and bring it down. So almost like the Russian twist, but a little different. Here we go. So reaching out, bring it back down. Now again, you can do this with a weight. Or not. We'll do one side, then we'll do the other. And we'll end with some bird dogs or swimmers. You can choose which one you want to do. Ah. All right, other side. 2, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. And breathe. Make sure you're not holding your breath. And we'll end with 30 seconds of either swimmers, or if your low back is bothering you, you can also do some bird dogs, okay? Show you what each of those are. Okay, keep that here, 6 more seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. So swimmers will be down on the ground. Arms forward, legs kicking. I don't know if you can see me. Bird dogs, you're here. Okay? So bird dogs are here. Alternating that opposite arm and leg. And then swimmer. This is my slippery floor. Arms out front. Kicking those arms, kicking those legs. Swimming it out. Keeping the eye gaze down on the ground. In 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, y'all. Did it. Good work. All right, let's stretch it out a little bit, and then we'll be all done. All right, we're already here on the ground, so let's go ahead and just do some cat-cows. So arching through that back, moving up to the ceiling, and then rounding through. And then back up. Good. Do a couple more of those. Just stretch through those back muscles. One more. And good. Take it back to neutral. All right. Well, actually, we're already here. Sorry if you already moved. So let's just stretch through that front hip. So we're going to lean into it a little bit. I'm going to take my arm up and across. So get an extra stretch to that front of the hip. So again, we're leaning in to that front knee. Just taking that arm over to the front knee. Then opening up the chest a little bit to feel that stretch even more. Good. 3, 2, 1. And the other side. So taking it forward just a little bit. Feel a good stretch there. If you want more, taking that arm up and overhead. Do an extra stretch through that side body. Deeper stretch through that front of the hip. And again, trying to point our chest up toward the ceiling just a little bit here. And open things up just a little bit more. Good. All right, let's bring our feet underneath us. Hang in a little bit of a ragdoll here. With that chest, or chin go up to chest. All right, and then we're going to slowly roll ourselves up here. We'll do a quad stretch real quick. Then we'll stretch our hamstrings, then we'll be all done. Take a few deep breaths. So squeeze into that glute for a deeper stretch. And again, this will target our hip a little bit, but then really kind of focusing down into that quad as well. Squeezing into that glute for a deeper stretch here. 2, and 1. Good. Other side. Keeping that knee close to the other. If we need to, holding onto a wall or a chair nearby. And squeezing into that glute for a deeper stretch. And 2, and 1. Good. All right, and then let's kickstand that foot out. Slight bend. Trying to keep that back nice and straight, chest lifted as we bend into that. Not really pushing weight into my leg, just resting my hands there gently. Get a nice stretch to that hamstring in the back. Good. And rest. Good. Other side. Same thing. Keeping that back nice and flat, chest lifted. And a nice stretch through the back of that leg. If that's too deep for you, you can stand it up a little bit. Do what feels good for you. Good. Almost there. 2, and 1. Good. Shake that out. Let's take a couple deep breaths just to close ourselves out. And here we go. Take a deep breath in. Hold at the top. And breathe it out. One more time here. Nice deep breath in. And hold. And side out. Release it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, my name is Katie. Hope you had a good workout. I'll be back next Tuesday at noon. Might be live, might be pre-recorded, who knows. but it will be cardio and it will be core. But like the video if you enjoyed this workout. Feel free to throw in a comment. We'd love that. You can always email us at virtualfitness@tryhealth.com to give us your feedback. We're here to serve you. We want to give you the content you're looking for. So be sure to offer that if you want to see anything different. But the November schedule, I think, is coming out soon if it's not already out. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Take care.